Hey there, Randy Brown with Simple Hoops. Before I get started, it's important because we're building this big community of coaches and we can all help each other. Please, if you haven't done so, go ahead and like this video and also subscribe to our channel. Really appreciate it. Okay, we are on foundational anchors. These are the things, the big things and the small things that make coaching enjoyable and create a quality experience for all involved. Okay, foundational anchor number 2 is coach the process, coach for the kids. The process, that word is used all the time, right? Process. Well, it basically means take the whole, divide it into parts, and then bring the whole back into shape. So if you figure out how you want to play, and that will be my next video, your top 3. Once you figure out your top 3, which is who you are as a coach, that's your personality and how you want to play, you then break down how you want to play into the small parts. All right? You just don't go to the golf course and tee off without any thought about the different parts of the game. You've worked on them and they come together in a synergy that creates your golf game. Well, the same in basketball when you teach the game. You can't put in an offense if your players can't get open on the wing. It's just impossible, and you're going to be highly frustrated. So breaking down the parts means you have to master as a coach on how you're going to teach it, and as a team on executing it in practice, which means it'll show up in the game in some respect. You have to address that and teach that. Then you have to teach throwing it into the post, and then you have to teach spacing, and then you have to teach passing and receiving. And then you have to teach change of speed and direction, right? Cutting off screens, footwork, with shooting and without shooting. I know you're saying, well, that's a long list. I don't have time to attend to all those. Yes, you do. Here's why. If you teach the small parts, you can go out and play without an offense. People think I'm kind of nuts when I say that. You don't need an offense. The best offense you could actually run would be an offense where you've taught the parts to mastery with high accountability. You would be so hard to guard. The last thing you need is an offense where 3 or 4 of the players on the team are standing while certain actions are going on. So we teach all the parts. We bring them together and show them whole. We explain it to start with. Part, the smaller pieces, and then back whole. And then we run whatever we're running on offense. That's teaching the process as best I can explain it. And again, clarity is one of the keys and one of the reasons I started Simple Hoops. And I started this catalog and this library that we're building every day for Simple Hoops. If you're coaching for your record, I think you're sadly misplacing a really important part of this great game. Teach the process and teach for your players. Because you know what? Think about it. You don't have to coach for wins and for your record. Because if you do the right things like I've just explained and you're teaching and coaching your players for the sake of your players, not you or your parents, then in the end, I promise you the end result will be you will win a lot more games than not. That way, we've accomplished both things at once. And I want you to introspection is a big part of what I do when I mentor coaches, work with players, and around the game. You have to dig deep and be honest with yourself and say, do I honor the process? And if you honor the process, you're honoring the game, which is another principle of why I started Simple Hoops. And are you putting everything you've got into the enjoyment of the game so that there are memories that come with the game and good memories? Okay, so second foundational anchor is teach the process and teach for your players. I'm excited about this one, but I'm more excited about foundational anchor number 3, and that's going to be your top 3, your personality as a coach. So we'll see you tomorrow on that.